What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video, drawing Mangaverse Spider-Man. Now you want to begin today's lesson by drawing the outside perimeter of the head. Let's start at the very top, over on the left side. Just going to bend this around, up, and then in towards the top of the head. Let's round out the head, come all the way around the right side, and it'll bend that in towards the same height. Let's go back over towards the left side, and bend the cheek going out, come down, and then in towards the center of the chin. And bend this out towards the right, go up, and then in. Now with the head in place, let's add in the eyes. We're gonna leave a gap in the center. Let's start over on the left side. I'm gonna draw a curve that goes all the way up, and then out towards the left, towards the top of the head. Let's line this up over on the right, going up, and then we'll bend that out. Let's go back to the inside, bend this down, and then out towards the left and right side. And go out and then up towards the side of the cheeks. Now along the top, we're going to step down, curve the eye coming down and out towards the side. And we're going to add a point along the top corner of the eye, going out and then up. And now that we've drawn the outside perimeter of the eyes, let's trace this along the inside. So from this inside point, we're going to step out. We just want to taper this so it gets wider as we go up towards the top to right about there. And then we'll do the same thing on the right. Let's trace out the top, going out and then down towards the side of the head. Let's trace out the bottom, starting out thinner, coming down towards that bottom point. And then along the bottom, I'm just going to go thicker, going up and then out towards the side of the head. And now we're going to fill the inside trim of the eyes in black. Now we're going to add some webbings inside the head. Let's start by adding a line coming down the center of the head, starting from the very top, come all the way down. And I just want to stop before we hit these 2 points on the inside of the eyes. I'm going to bend this down and out towards the left and right. And then in the middle, draw a straight line going across. Let's go up to the top of the eyes, add a curve, coming in and then up towards that center line. Let's step down, add another web, coming down and up. Let's add one more across the bottom. Now from the inside of the eyes, draw 2 straight angled lines coming down and then out. Let's go underneath the eyes on the outside, draw one more line. Let's add 2 curves along that center panel, starting along the top, move down, draw one across the bottom. And then from the ends, we're just going to bend this up and then out underneath the eyes. Now that we complete the head, we want to stretch the arms coming down the middle. Let's leave a gap in the center. Start underneath the head over on the left. Draw a straight line coming all the way down. And then along the bottom, we're just going to bend this out towards the wrist. Let's line this up on the right. Coming straight down. And then we'll bend that out towards the same height. Let's round out the bottom of the arms, coming down and then up towards the outside. Now from the outside, I'm going to curve the forearm, going out, go up, and just bend that in towards the elbow. Now I'm going to leave a small gap, step up, bend the arms, going up, and then out. And go to the right side and do the same thing, going up towards the same height. Let's round out the shoulders, going up and just tucking that in towards the side of the head. Now I want to place the elbow in between this gap. So we're going to step up, bend this out, and then tuck that in towards the side. Let's go along the top of the arm, add the sleeve, coming in and then up. And then add a trim along the center, bending this out and then up underneath the head. Let's add those wraps across the forearm, starting from the outside, bending this down and then up. Now I'm going to add that bandage pattern across the forearm, starting from the top, bend this down and then out, step down, bend this up and in. Let's do the same thing on the right. From the outside, come across and then up on the inside. Step down, trace that out again. Then from the inside, bend this down and out towards the bottom of the arms. Let's wrap that thick cuff around the wrist. From the outside corner, step up and draw an oval, going all the way around towards the inside and then tuck that in. From the outside curve, draw 2 straight lines coming down, close off the bottom with another curve. Now from the inside of the cuff, let's step out and curve the thumb, coming down and in towards the bottom. Just round out the bottom of the thumb and pull that back up and out. Let's add the first index finger, coming down, round out the finger, and then pull that up. Come in, and then bend that up. Let's stack 2 more fingers in behind. Start from the tip, bend this down, and then up. Bend this in, and then up. Now from the outside of the cuff, let's step in, bend the hand coming out, and then down in behind. Now you want to separate the top of each finger with a curve. Starting from the outside, just bend this up, go across the second, and then the index finger. Now let's separate the thumb with another curve. And now we want to add some bandages across the hands. Let's start in between the thumb and finger, and this up and then out underneath the cuff. Let's go back down, add another curve going up towards the top. And then along the top of the thumb, add a curve going across. And across the top of the fingers, to bend this across and in. And then add one more curve along the top. Now let's go in between the forearms and draw the bottom edge of the body. We're going to bend this up and then down. And I have the heels coming in and then back down across the bottom of the feet. So from the end, bend this in and then down towards the heel. Bend the foot, coming down and then out in behind the wrist. Let's add a trim along the bottom of the shoe. Let's go to the center, add a point, bend this up and then out towards the side. Step up, add a short curve coming in, bend this up and then out in behind the arms. Now I'm going to bend the legs going up towards the knee and then back in towards the side of the arm. Let's start from the elbow, bend this up and then down towards the knee. Bend this down and then in. Now the knee is going to overlap the bottom of the leg. So we're going to step out, bend this down and then in. Create another bend in towards the side of the arm. Now from the outside of the forearm, add another bend, going up and then out. Now let's go back to the top of the shoulders and add the backpack. We're going to start from the left side of the head, bend this out and then down. And then bend this in and then down toward the top of the shoulders. Let's add that logo in the center of the body. Starting along the bottom, add 2 curves. Going out towards the left and in. Go back up to the top. It's going to go out wider along the side and then back in toward that bottom point. And we'll fill that in black. Let's move up and draw that again. Going up and then down. I just want to close off the bottom with another curve. And then we'll fill that in. Go up, add another set, going up and down. Angle this up towards the top. Bend this back in towards the inside and fill those in black. And then we'll sign our art and add a splash of color. And that's pretty much it. That's how we draw Mangaverse Spider-Man. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. And if you want to draw more characters like this, you might want to check out this video over here. I want to thank you for watching and I'll see you again soon.